Hi, I'm Judy, and I'm going to show you how to get a newborn onto your back with a woven wrap. I'm going to use my demo doll. That way I can move slowly through all of the steps. If I try to do that with my actual newborn, he would probably protest it being taken up and down so many times. At the end of the video, I will go ahead and show you how I do it with a real baby, but for now I'm going to work with the demo doll. A couple of things about wrapping a newborn. If this is your first time wrapping a newborn on your back, please be sure that you have someone to help you or that you practice over a soft surface like a bed or a couch. Also, you want to keep in mind that you really want to provide a lot of support for their little heads. Their heads are pretty wobbly. Some people like to roll up like a receiving blanket or a burp cloth or something and put that behind the baby's head. I prefer to just make sure that my top rails are pulled nice and tight, but I will show you how to do both ways. Okay. So first you want to get your wrap and find the center of the wrap and lay the center of the wrap out. And then I'm going to take a diaper here, just a cloth diaper, and just roll it up. And I'm going to use this as a support for my demo doll. So I'm going to put this just behind the demo doll's head. Now I'm going to put the doll right in the center. And I want the top of the wrap to be at about ear level. So now that I have the extra support behind the doll's head, or the baby, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to bunch up my wrap. So I take up one side, I bunch it up in one hand, I take the other side, bunch it up in the other hand. Now, I'm going to put the baby over my left shoulder, so I want the entire wrap to be on my right side. So I'm going to take this left side and flip it over. So I'm going to end up with it looking like this. Now, what I have here is I have the right side held onto it with half of my hand. I have my middle finger here, and then I'm going to hold on to the other side with these two fingers. That way I'm keeping the rails separate. Now you don't want to just pick up your baby at this point because your rails are very loose, and you want to have the pouch to be a little more secure. So I'm going to take this rail here, I want to tighten this one. I'm going to pull the top rail and just snug that up. And I'm going to snug up this whole side. And I'll do the same thing over here with this side of the wrap. Oops, I'm putting the wrong section here. So that everything is nice and tight. Now I'm ready to get my baby up. So what I'm going to do is take my left hand, I'm going over my left shoulder with my left hand, put my hand underneath, and want to make sure that my hand reaches all the way up to their head because I'm going to use my hand as an extra support for the head. So I put that underneath and then I lift up. So really I'm holding the baby right now with my left hand. The temptation at this point is going to be you're going to want to move very quickly and quickly, flip your baby up. You don't want to do that. You don't have to move quickly. The baby's perfectly safe. You have this nice little pouch for them to sit in, so there's no need to move quickly. So what you want to do is you want to then take your hand, and I'm going to move my baby's legs this way. You won't have this problem with a newborn because your newborn's legs will not be this long. So you want to make sure that your baby's legs are on the opposite side. I'm still holding on here, and I'm going to take the baby, and I'm just going to lift it up and over my shoulder. I'll show you that again. So I'm going to bring the baby up to my shoulder level and then just roll the baby over. Okay? So let's try again from where the baby is laying down on the bed. So the baby's on the bed. You've gotten everything set up with the wrap. It's over onto the right side. I put my hand underneath the baby with my hand supporting the head. I lift the baby up to my shoulder level, and flip. Now the baby's here. I'm still holding onto the baby with my left hand. I take the inside rail now and I flip it over my head. I'm grabbing onto baby's shoulders and just moving the baby to the center. And now your baby is on your back and you're ready to do your carry. Now I'm going to show you, that's not how you want to get the baby down. I'm going to show you, or try to show you, how to do it so that you get the baby up on your right side. I will say this is not normally how I do it. I normally do it on my left side, so this might be a little bit clumsy, but I wanted to provide you a visual for those of you who really need to see that. Okay, so I have, and this time I'm going to do it without the support behind the demo doll's head. Again, I start with the wrap at about ear level. I bunch up the carrier, and because I'm going over my right side, I want the tails to be on my left. So again, I'm going to hold on to the wrap with my left hand. My middle finger is going to be the thing that divides the two halves, and I flip this side over, and I'm going to hold on to it like this. Now again, I want to cinch up the wrap, so I'm going to get all the slack out of it so that your baby is going to be in a secure pouch. And then I'm going to take my right hand, put it underneath the baby, making sure that my hand is still supporting their head, I'm going to lift up to my shoulder and then flip over. Okay, I'll do that again. So the baby is on the bed. You take your hand, go underneath the baby. Hand is also supporting their head. You lift the baby up to your shoulder and you use your hand to roll the baby over. And then you're ready to keep your hand on this, keep the right hand on the baby, take the inside tail, put it over your head, grab the shoulders, and move the baby over. And this whole time you're going to want to have your back flat. And at this point then you're ready to get a good seat, and then you are ready to go ahead and finish the carry with the baby. Okay, now I will go ahead and show you how to do that with an actual newborn. To get him on my back, I'm going to put the center of the wrap on the bed. I'm going to get my baby. And lay him down in the center of the wrap with the wrap up to about his ears. Gather everything up. I'm going to put him over my left side, so I put the wrap over to the right, making sure to get everything excuse me, nice and snug, so he's really secure in this little pouch that I've created for him. Then I'm going to pick him up, lift him up to my shoulder level, and roll him over. Take the inside rail, flip it over my head, take the shoulders, and scoot him down. Now I'm ready to do the rest of my carry.